Alright, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive. So a while ago I asked if you guys would be interested in kind of doing a drag race with all the vehicles I have installed and just seeing kind of generally which ones are fast and which ones aren't so fast. And it was mostly positive, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do a drag race, and it's going to be a time drag race because of it's kind of the most reliable way to do things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this map called Rock Falls. It came out along with Pikes Peak and those race cars that all came along with it. And we're going here because it has a drag strip that has a working timer, which means you can easily compare things without having to do a side-by-side race. Because when you try to do a side-by-side race, as far as I know, if anybody knows a way to do this, please feel free to point it out so I know for future videos. But as far as I know, there is no easy way to line up two cars and accelerate them both at the exact same time. You could do it where you switch off between them, and you'll get them close, but not exactly. So that's why what I'm going to do is I'm just set. I wish the reset would line up with the drag track, actually. That'd be great. Like, oh well. But what we're going to do is we're just going to we're going to set the truck right here, well, you know what? Just for, probably because it'll be easier later, I'm going to actually back it up to here, put the reset here, that way I can swing the churn without damaging the vehicles like I just did. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to drag race every single vehicle that I feel like drag racing. So as a baseline, the generic truck, nothing fancy about it. That will be the baseline on what we compare things to. And we'll see how it does. Alright, so I should write things down so I can kind of keep track of things a little bit easier. So, generic truck gets it done in 14.96, which is actually pretty fast for a truck. If this is a quarter mile, which as far as I know it's supposed to be. That's quite a reasonable time. And I figured why not keep going, just keep going. So I should write this stuff down. I'm going to grab me a pencil. Here's a pencil. Now I need something to write in. I got one, but it's kind of under my desk, so I'm going to shuffle around real quick so I can grab it. Got it. No, I don't got it. Oh, come on. This does not make a good video at all. Okay, I got this. So I'm going to write down right here, generic truck is 14.95. So 14.95. Okay. Next up is, what is next up? I don't know what's next up. Let's see, go ahead and reset, and sorry about that. It was like a weird little jitter. Anyways, next up, let's just go in order of the things we got. We got the racing Cadillac. Let's see the difference between a regular Cadillac and the racing one. This is going to be huge. It's going to be like a 18-second probably versus like a 12-second or something like that, because the regular Cadillac is slow. The racing one, on the other hand, is pretty fast as far as I know. So let's go. Regular Cadillac, here we go. Alright, I'm not keeping track of that time, right there, the first section time. Only the last one. The first checkpoint, I guess you could call it, because the game calls it a checkpoint. So that is a 20-second quarter mile. That is slow. Like, my car could be faster than that, and my car's slow. Like my real life car. I think it could be faster than that, probably. I don't know. Let's find the trees! Can't see nothing. Bring it back home. That's wrecked up. Fortunately, bringing it back home brings it over there. That is not home. Home should be over here. So when I yell bring it back home, it brings it back here. Okay. Next up is the race version. So this one... Whoops, that's not the race version. That's the normal version. There we are. So next up, the race version. And I didn't write down the last time, so I gotta do that still. Maybe I'll just go through the video and write them all down later, and then I'll post them up. Or maybe I won't. I don't need it. Alright, and go. I think that's what I'll do just because it'll be easier. I'll just go through the video, figure out what times are for what, and write them all in a list in the description. So there we go. That's a 12:57. That's not half bad. That's pretty good, actually. But this is a race car, so you would expect it to be faster than the truck, you know? Alright, let's slide into the trees. Oh. Alright, bring it home. Oh, that thing is bent. That's not good. Alright, next up is, what do we got next? The Porsche 911. You know what? I have so many cars. I might do this in 2 videos. I don't know. Alright, we'll try the Rally and the all-wheel drive, because those will probably be the fastest. I would assume. because I don't think all-wheel drive versus front-wheel drive actually adds any weight. But I'm not 100% on this. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, we're lined up. Oh my goodness, I keep trying to brake and it ends up reversing. Because I'm using automatic as much as I can because it gets rid of the idiot behind the steering wheel a bit. Because the idiot can still spin out like this and having to redo it kind of sucks. So I'm going to have to redo that because I skidded too much. I could probably get it as a 9-something if I didn't do that. Which is really, really fast actually for a quarter mile time. Like for a stock looking car, of course. If you get drag racers, it's like, well, yeah, that's not that fast, but so without me screwing it up, there you go, it's a 980. So I definitely messed that first one up. So that's the fastest so far. And we just destroyed the car up in the trees. I guess we won't try the other one because I think the rally's probably faster. So the Porsche could get a sub 10-second time, which is crazy. Oh yes, this is an idiot's mission. The bad news is I don't really remember the controls. Alright, go, go, go! Oh, the tracker doesn't go this high. And I'm all crooked anyways. Alright, let's not try a helicopter. That's just dumb. If it was lined up easier, I would, but it's not. Skateboat! Yeah, skateboat. This is a dumb one again. As far as I know, this speed should be the same speed as the regular skateboard. Well, actually, I could use the thruster if I remembered what key it was. I don't. I'm trying to hit the keys right now. Oh well. Anyways, skateboard, go! Is it got a flat tire? Hold on. I don't know, something didn't seem right. The way it's... There's like a flat tire or something. I'm gonna redo this. It still seems like it has a flat tire. I don't know why. I mean, I guess, I don't know, whatever. We'll just go all out. Whatever happens, happens. $10.36. Not that much slower than the Porsche. And now we go for the big crash. The big crash is coming. Go, go. Oh. Oh my goodness. See, it's always weird to me to see that because it's like skateboards don't usually bend like that. Usually they would snap under such a thing, but this one bended. Next up, what we got next, huh? Oh, the Zakspeed Capri. That should be a good one. If I can keep it in line. I'm not going to use the strip version because there's not enough grip in that thing. I still got the alternative skin on this thing. How funny. I'll try it with both engines because I forget which is faster again. Oh, and like I said before, I'm not bothering to do any sort of like tire warm-up things because as far as I know it doesn't matter. What is going on? It wants to do it on its own. I'm not touching anything, but it's like I want to warm up my tires. It's making little squealing sounds. I'm not touching nothing. Too bad. Alright. This is gonna be close. No, it's not. Only a 10.9. I will try it with a different engine in it, though. Oh, I can't spin this thing out. It has too much downforce. That thing is crazy like that. It's like it has so much downforce. I go to spin it out, and it's like, no, you're gripping this road. It's like, okay. And you don't have an option about it. It's like, we're gripping the road then. Alright, so I put the stage 1 engine in it, which I can't remember which is faster. I want to say stage 1 is faster, but I'm not 100% on that. We'll line it up. I know I'm not lining it up perfect every time, but what would you rather see? The drag race and then the crash? Or me lining it? Oh, goodness. That's, that is how to not drag race. Okay. Now I just gotta do a run to reset it? Or do I not? I don't know. We'll try doing a run, see what happens. So I'm pretty sure this is the faster engine because, well, I can't keep it in line if I go 100% throttle. So I'm going to actually have to change the methodology from just 100% throttle with automatic transmission to not quite 100% throttle so I don't spin out. So that was an ugly race, but it was faster than the last one. Stage 1 engine definitely faster. Going in for the kill. Spin out, you. Hey, kind of spun out. Oh. I like the way this car breaks apart because all the body parts fall off and fly everywhere. It's great. I love that. Alright, what we got next? Cones. Cones can't drive. Datsun. We'll use the race edition. Just go straight to the... Well, the drift one might be faster technically. I don't know. I might have to split this into a couple of videos because this is going to take a while. It was like, next car. And then I'm going to have a list of all their drag times, though. And if I ever feel... There's a couple I know I might have to use a manual transmission on, and I'll try to make note of that. Alright, race truck is not that fast. Ironically enough, it might be slower than the stock truck, which would be real interesting. Just feels like it would be. And I know I'm swerving a bit and stuff. I'm just trying to keep it in line. 12 seconds, that's not bad. I felt slower off the line. I guess it just kept accelerating though. Oh, I love that retro dash. That thing is just crazy. And wrap it around a tree or two. Ah, that doesn't look like it's wrapped around the tree. It just looks damaged. Boo. Alright, now I'll try the drift one, see if the drift one's any better. Because I'm thinking the drift one might have more power. It's just harder to put it all down. But I'm not sure. I could look it up, but it'll be faster just to do another run. Definitely faster than the first checkpoint, so it should be a ever so slightly faster one there. Alright, let's go ahead and... This one should be nice and easy to slide at the end to spin out. Oh yes it is, it slid out way earlier than I thought it would. Oh well, still put it in some trees. Oh, put it in the air too. Alright, who's next? Oh goodness. This one's gonna kill everything. The wheelie edition of this thing is just gonna wreck everything. This one I also might have to use a manual transmission instead of automatic. But this thing is just gonna say, "Hello, you think you're drag racing? Yeah, sure you are, buddy." And it's just gonna just... So even with the automatic transmission holding it back, it's get an 8-second time. That's stupid fast. And I wrapped it in a tree or two. Oh man, that thing looks wrecked. Now I bet if we use the manual transmission, I don't flub the shifts, we could probably get a 6-second or 7-second time. Definitely 7 something, maybe 6 seconds, something like that. So here we go. Put in the manual. Okay. No, that was no. I had no wheels on the ground and I'm flying away. Okay. Gotta make sure it's real straight like. Ah! So the problem is, those front wheels aren't on the ground usually. I tried to keep them on the ground that time and it looked like they were, but I'm churning and nothing was happening. So I'm gonna assume that they weren't on the ground. There we go, that's a 6-second time though. Into the trees. That thing gets wrecked because it's going so fast. Now I bet if we put the transfer case in, it would still put down the same amount of power. It would just go to every wheel. So yeah, that's a good idea. I bet with this, I'm betting it'll be even faster because I won't necessarily lift off and I'll be able to put on the power longer. The problem with this thing is even when you're in neutral, I mean when you're in any gear but neutral, it starts moving and you can't exactly stop it. Like I'm not accelerating at all, I'm just shifting back into first and reverse. Out of control. That thing was moving though. That's gonna be the fastest, I'm pretty sure. So what I should do is slip in the manual right there, coast to the line, hit the brakes, and then 611. 611. That's absurd. Oh, that literally wrapped the tree. Look at that poor tree. Forget the truck, which has just become a ball. Look at that poor tree. Alright, who's next? I don't think anybody's gonna beat this thing, but whatever. Oh, the Bora. I haven't done the actual video for this yet. It's a cool little car. I don't need manual here, though. Okay, we're out of manual. I'm crashing all over the place because all I'm doing is checking if we're in manual. So I have a video planned for this, but I haven't done it yet. But it's here. We're going in order, so we're gonna drag race it. Alright, so 3. This thing is not. It's not staying in place. Go. I think it'll get a reasonable time, probably about 12 or 13 seconds. Ooh, an 11:54. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I gotta hit the wall. No. We're gonna hit the trees. Oh. Oh my god. That doesn't even. Wow. It looks like a boomerang. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to take a break real quick and I'll come back. Alright, so I did a quick calculation. I got some news. You could say it's bad or good depending on what you think. It's bad in the fact that this video won't be finished in only a single try. It's good in the fact that you get extra videos. So what's gonna happen though is this video would take like an hour to actually do all the cars I have or so, I would think. So what that means is I'm gonna do this video in like sections. I'm gonna try to split off, and whenever I feel like it's been long enough. And that's what we're gonna do to kind of make it not so ridiculously long. So next up is the Kiwi, which is the car that started it all, you know? This is the car that I first brought to here to see how fast it really is. And if I remember correctly, it did like a 1260 or a 1280, which ain't bad. This is the car I said, hey, what if I did a drag race? And everybody's like, yeah. So then we did a drag race. 1080, oh goodness, it's faster than I thought. It's not stable, no! Don't stop now. We gotta get to the trees. We gotta get to the trees, we got it. Oh goodness, the wrong trees. Oh, alright, well, oh, it's still jolting. Oh, it won't turn though. Like the whole cab just fell off of the frame. Look at that. It looks crazy. Right. Next up, and I'm only going to do the fastest version of cars usually, except for specific circumstances. Here we go. It's SpongeBob time. This is one of the most ridiculous cars I think I have. Out of every car there is, nothing is quite as ridiculous looking. Excuse me, as this thing. Look at it. And look at the way it does a wheelie accidentally. In reverse. Also, I doubt it'll have much stability. Oh, we're topping out. We're topping out. No speedometer to look at, but we're topping out. 12 seconds still, though. Topping out half the way there, and it's a 12-second quarter mile. Not bad. Look at those crazy wheels. They're pickles. What is this nonsense? Ow. I love the way it's just like... It just implodes on itself. It's like, oh goodness. And it really doesn't matter because it's like it's a cheeseburger. How do cheeseburgers crash? Nobody knows. Like, oh, there's cheeseburgers don't crash. Alright, so this one's an unusual one. This is the ramp, which I don't know how its handling will be at high speeds. Alright, good. Because it has an unusual steering mechanism, if I recall correctly, and it might not turn good if I'm not going straight and I need to adjust. So I'm just going to not adjust at all. It also seems to top out halfway through the thing, and oh, what? No, that's not the. Oh, wait a minute! It got the exact same time as the cheeseburger one. No, really? Really? Is that what just happened? Or is something else just? Oops, I crashed it. Told you it has an unusual churning mechanism. It's weird to churn. I don't know if I Oh, come on. But I don't know if I got the exact same time or what. I'm gonna try it again though. Oh goodness, the left corner is dragging. Well, that's not good. Weird, this one doesn't seem to work right. There's no, like, checkpoint or anything. I don't know what's up with that, so we'll just ignore this one then. Next up, Scarab. I'm guessing this will be pretty fast, and especially with the fastest version. I remember this car, the time I used it was for this one specific map only, I think. I don't think I actually have a video for it, but there was a map that was made for it, and I ended up doing it on that map. I should probably make a video for this car. I got so many things I say that kind of thing about. I should make a video for this, I should make a video for that. There ain't enough videos, or I don't have enough time to make all these videos, but there's so many things to make videos for. Ooh, look at that, 1172. And this thing should bend real easy in these trees. Fortunately, I think it's not really accelerating much more, it's just kind of making noise. Oh, look at that, it didn't even bend. What the? You little resilient car, you. Maybe that thing doesn't break? I don't know. Oh well. Next up is the toy car. This is a stupid little thing. Look at this thing. Ha! It was made as a joke, really. But I have it, and we're gonna use it. And I think this will be the car that finishes up this video, because that's like all of the cars that, like, this is the last car that was made by Drowsy Sam. So it's like, hey, that's a good place to end it. This will be like the one with all of his cars, because they're alphabetized properly, and they all show up like that. This is gonna be real slow. Oh, this is a 1286. That's faster than I felt. But this thing was made as a joke, I remember, because somebody made like a really crappy car and was like, well, I could do that too, and they did it. Like, it was just like that or something like that. Oh, oh my goodness. What? I don't even know what to say about that. That is okay. Beautiful ending. So this is part one of the great BeamNG drag race, which has maybe a third of the way or a quarter of the way done. So let's see, maybe 2 or 3 more videos after this. We'll see. Anyways, so till then, I don't know if I'll separate them out different days. I think I'll do that. I'll separate them out different days, so you're not just watching drag racing for like 3 days in a row. So I'll do, like, you know, this is a new car, then the drag race, and then this is a car, then the drag race, then the car, just to make it interesting. So yeah. Till then, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see you.